Let's take a tour and sea trial of this beautiful Proline 22 Sport for sale in Palm Beach County, Florida. If you're in the market for an immaculate offshore center console with great family amenities, this is one you definitely need to look at. The Proline 22 Sport is 22 feet 5 inches length overall with a beam of 8 foot 3 inches. If you do your research, you'll know that this 22 Sport model boasts 92 square feet of cockpit space, the highest of any 22-foot boat in its class. And when you're bringing 4 or 5 guys out to go fishing or your friends and family to the restaurant in the evening, this boat has plenty of room to do it. Note the condition of the gel coat, the shine on the cowling, the condition of the vinyl, no rust stains, no mold and mildew. This boat is very clean. Compare it to the others on the market and you're going to see the difference. Starting at the transom on this boat, nice swim step with ladder, great for getting in and out of the water at the sandbar. You have fishing rod holders on the transom, great jump seats, brand new stainless cup holders just installed, lots of cockpit space to move around when you're fishing. Just a great layout here on the 22 Sport, lots of usable space. Note how clean the decks are. None of that fish junk, rust, and mold and mildew that you see so often. Rear seating, you can even fish from that seat. Very nice. And look at the quality and condition of the vinyl on this boat. Beautiful helm seat with stainless handholds. Everything you'd expect in a high-end center console. Lots of space to move around comfortably. You don't have to worry about stubbing your toes. 20-gallon oval live well, perfect shape for keeping the bait fish fresh when you're headed out offshore to do some serious fishing. This boat also has the 45 psi raw water washdown for cleaning the decks. Looking at the helm, you have an immaculate leaning post in great shape, your Proline destroyer-style steering wheel, your Mercury binnacle control, cup holders, plenty of storage space, all your instruments and 12-volt switches, your compass, and a very nice GPS map 440S from Garmin, one of the top-of-the-line units on the market. This one not only has GPS, but it also has sonar and fish-finding capability. Everything you need for heading it offshore to catch some fish. As you know, Garmin makes some of the most intuitive units on the market today. Great storage compartment for your phone at the helm or keys. Note the cleanliness. A brand new IP6 rated marine Bluetooth stereo system just installed with 4 speakers right where you want them. 2 pointing at the helm so you can hear it underway and 2 coming from the back, and it sounds great. A red map light in the evening, horn working, and a brand new unit in VHF hooked up to a Shakespeare antenna on the T-top. Note the cleanliness in all the storage compartments. Look at that wiring. No rust, no mold, nothing. It is immaculately clean. Going to the bow on this boat, large side decks on a 22-footer, boasting 27 inches of cockpit depth. Very safe for the kids and family getting around the boat. Huge bow area with beautiful, thick-cushioned bunny pad. Beautiful condition on those cushions. Great for the friends and family, wives, girlfriends, whoever you bring out on the boat can really enjoy that area for sunbathing. A large console storage area with porta potty for any of those family emergencies when you're headed out. Note the cleanliness. If you're sick of looking at boats with the owner's junk in all the compartments, rust, stains from fishing equipment, mold and mildew everywhere, look at the difference on this boat. It is really clean. Lots of floor storage here in the bow. Big cooler or fish box, however you want to use it. Very nice, and it's in good shape. And then going forward, underneath those beautiful thick bow cushions, that's where you have another very large fish box. And again, note the cleanliness. It literally looks brand new. Compare it to the others on the market. Note the difference. And then at the bow, the anchor locker just behind the navigation light and stainless cleats. You have 2 anchors, one for the sandbar and one for your normal anchoring off the bow. Beautiful T-top on this boat in great shape, and you got your rocket launchers up there for your rods when you're headed out. Just a great layout. Look at the amount of space. Tons of cockpit space, 92 square feet to be exact on this beautiful Proline 22 Sport. The Mercury 200 Saltwater Series is in great shape with a stainless propeller, and it is very clean, no rust underneath the cowling, just serviced with brand new spark plugs, thermostats, gear oil, and impeller. On to the best part. Let's fire up the Merc 200. This 2.5-liter block from Mercury is one of the longest production runs of any outboard in the industry. And when you talk to people, you can find out how reliable this 200 is from Mercury. With a recent full service, compression was checked. It is a perfect 120 PSI on every cylinder, all 6 with brand new spark plugs, and that's the same compression stats as it should the day the engine was brand new. It runs very well. The shifts on this engine are smooth and precise. Trim and tilt works as it should. And the steering is amazingly smooth, one-finger steering with the C-Star hydraulic helm. Top-of-the-line stuff in the marine industry. Let's talk performance while we put the boat up on plane here on a beautiful day in sunny South Florida. Whole shot's great. The 200 horsepower for this 22-foot boat is a perfect blend of efficiency and power to come out of the hull. No problem pulling a ski or a tuber. Note that we're already at 35 miles an hour. I mean, that is acceleration. You got to hold on when you lay down the throttle on this boat. Cruise is typically right around 30 miles an hour for fuel efficiency on this boat. We're headed southbound here in the Intercoastal Waterway. And there we are, right at 30 miles an hour, just a shade under 4,000, barely moving along with that engine. Just really nice. You're not having to run it hard. The 200 is plenty of power for this boat. We're going to take her south here just before the no wake and spin her around in the tight intercoastal channel here just to show you how well she stays hooked up with that nice stainless 3-blade propeller on the Merc 200. All right, let's spin her around. You can see we're doing one-handed steering here while holding the video camera. I mean, that's a testament to how easy this boat is to operate as the captain. Coming out of the turn, we're going to lay into the throttle, get her back up at cruise, and we're going to head right back into our wake just to show you how smooth it performs. Smooth, dry ride, no banging. The 22 Proline, if you read the reviews, it has a great hull design. It has enough V in the transom to cut through the chop, but at the same time, it doesn't rock you terribly when you're drifting or fishing at rest. Great boat for pulling tubers, skiers, anything like that. It's got the power to do it. Note the whole shot here as we take her up on plane to 30 miles an hour nearly immediately. There we are on plane. I mean, that's got some serious whole shot. You got to hold on when you're sitting at the leaning post. Let's just briefly take her up to wide open just to show you that she turns up the same RPM as she should the day she was brand new. Wide open on this boat is right around 5,500 RPM, which is the rated OEM spec for this engine. And we're going to see right around 43 to 45 miles per hour. In real flat water, you can get over 45, as you saw right there on the gauges. You can imagine being the captain on this boat, pulling your kids, your family, tubing, water skiing, whatever you may want to do, but at the same time, you can head out offshore with the rods and do some serious offshore fishing with this layout. But at the same time, it's a perfect boat to head to the restaurant in the evening or to the sandbar and enjoy some time with your friends and family. If you're sick of looking at junk on the market, unmaintained, dirty, rust stains everywhere, compare it to this one, and you're going to obviously see the difference. Every pump, light, and switch is working 100% as intended, and the boat is turnkey. Even an optional aluminum trailer that is in great condition with newer tires and hubs ready to go for its next owner. This boat is professionally detailed weekly. Look at the shine on the hull for a 2003. You'd be hard-pressed to find anything of a similar vintage in this type of condition. This boat comes with a custom engine cover, custom helm seat cover, and helm cover, all the original manuals, spare set of keys, everything you need to turn key and head out on the water tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching this video presentation. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to contact the owner.